Hello my loves, this is Mridula Bhaskar and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I am Mridula Bhaskar, an actor turned bridal makeup artist and makeup educator, and I'm here to share whatever I know about makeup and skincare and fashion and whatnot. So I'm very happy to have you all here. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, take a moment to subscribe to my channel as well, okay? So today I am here with a product recommendation video. Many of you follow me, I know, because I am a bridal makeup artist. It could be here or on Instagram. You all follow me because you like tips about bridal makeup, hacks about makeup. As a bridal makeup artist, when you start off, you have to invest in the right products. It could be eyeshadow palettes, it could be your face products, it could be your highlighters, your blushes. You should have a variety of products which are very safe to the client's skin, especially when you're trying to create a makeup look and your products are not able to do it for you. Imagine your plight in front of a client. So here I am to give you a little bit of advice with a little bit of experience that I have in bridal makeup. So I have picked up eyeshadow palettes and eye products over here to recommend to all of you to understand what exactly you require to create that perfect eye look for your bride. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. If you are watching me for quite some time, you know really well that I use cream bases for my eyeshadows. It could be an eyeshadow primer, or it could be a kajal, or it could be any colored eyeshadow, or even a lipstick that doesn't dry out very easily. So when I use a cream base, the eyeshadow really sits beautifully well. In that family, I have found these eyeshadow pencils. Okay, this is from the brand called Seri, and it comes in a set of 5. Okay, this is the gold shade. I'm going to swatch everything for all of you so that you can just have a look. I have shown this before in my videos as well, just a few days back. Beautiful product. You can see the pigmentation. It dries out very quickly, but it does give you that little bit of time to blend out really well also. So a very nice product to use as a base for your eyeshadow looks. So the next product again is very talked about on my channel and on my Instagram page. This is the Mars Cosmetics and Swiss Beauty liquid eyeshadow. There are a variety of shades in this. I've just picked up 2 shades for all of you. This acts as a very good topper when it comes to a nice bridal look. For people who do not know how to work with glitters, this is a very nice product. Especially down south, people are not very fond of glitter eyeshadows per se. So if you use loose glitters or pressed pigments on the bride's lids, they are not very happy about it. They say it looks a little too much. So for those subtle kind of looks and you want to give it a little oomph, you can use this particular product. This is from Swiss Beauty and this is from Mars Cosmetics. Swiss Beauty is in the shade 02 Diamond Dust, and Mars Cosmetics is Moon Glow. It's a silver kind of a shade. I do have a lot of other shades as well, but I opted to show you these 2 shades. All the shades are very nice in this range. Next, we will move on to the smaller eyeshadow palettes. I have picked out very drugstore options for you today, because if you're starting off, there's no point in investing in something way too expensive. I want you to keep it minimal, yet the outcome should be really good. In that way, this Mars Cosmetics Purse eyeshadow palette, you can invest in small eyeshadow palettes. Similar palettes are available even in Swiss Beauty. That's also really nice. The pigmentation of this is very good. You can see I do have a little bit of glitter from the previous swatch, but nevertheless, it's very pigmented, very nice product, and it's perfect for any eye look, and it's very small, so very handy to carry as well. It's got a mirror in case you're doing self makeup and you want to show your client quickly. Mirror is always handy. So in that way, it's a very nice eyeshadow palette. It's very similar to the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. So yeah, a very nice palette. Again, retails for about 245 or around that. Anyways, I'll put up all the details down below in the description box as well. You can check it out. Next product is from IMAGIC. Okay, this is the Professional Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. You can see the variety of colors. You can create beautiful, nice, neutral, or nice full-blown looks. The pigmentation is just bang on. Okay, especially the shimmers. If you're working with textured lid, I know many makeup artists who have started off working on brides. You notice that a lot of your brides or brides mums will have very textured lids. To even blend eyeshadow on these kind of lid is very tough. This eyeshadow really does it because of the way it is, because of the pigmentation, and because it's so good. Can you see how beautifully I'm doing a live swatch for you, okay? Can you see how beautifully that pigment picked up? I'm picking a light shade and swatching it for you. See, it's not chalky, it's not it's just beautiful. That's all I have to say about this palette. Can you see how beautiful and pigmented it is? The next product again is from Mars Cosmetics, okay? It is this eyeshadow palette. It is called the Fantasy 15 Colors Eyeshadow Palette. Again, this is very similar to the Makeup Revolution palette, but you should check the pigmentation of these shades. It's very good. I think it's much better than the Makeup Revolution one also. The shimmers are also very nice. Can you see that? How the swatches are. Beautiful set of shades, beautiful color payoff. It's very nice, and it's very long staying as well. It blends like a dream. It does have a little bit of fallout, but any pigmented eyeshadow will have a good amount of fallout, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. Like I always say, if you do your eye makeup first, it's always better for brides. I mean, I at least follow that. If you are a pro in doing your base and then doing the eye makeup, it's perfectly fine. Next, I have the Exotic Flavors palette, okay? This is from the brand UCANBE, okay? See the color variety on this particular palette, okay? So if you are a person who just wants to invest in one particular palette, you can pick any four from this palette, whatever I'm going to tell you. You can see based on your client's requirement, based on the normal skin tone of the general clients that you're getting, you can definitely pick up products, okay? This works very well for people who are from medium to deep skin tones, okay? It's called Exotic Fantasy, and even on the cover you can see, you'll find some nice dusky women cartoons put over there. So all the shades in this particular palette are little bit on the darker side, okay, but the color payoff is really good. There are shimmers, glitters, mattes, everything is available in this particular palette, and I think it's very good for the price point as well. See the way it swatches. The colors are also very nice. Let me swatch a shimmer shade for you, the bronze shimmer shade here. So you can see how beautifully these shades swatch on my hand. This is just single swatches, okay? I'm just touching it and just swatching it. I have used all these products. I have tested it completely, and then only I'm giving you inputs about these particular products, okay? Some of it I have already used, some of it I still keep for practice for all of my students to use. So these products are really good. This is definitely one product which I provide to my students for practice. So the next product I have is this Abstraction Palette from UCANBE again, okay? This particular product again is very good for people who have a client base with a little lighter skin tone, okay? If you are working with a lot of Punjabi brides or brides like that, they tend to have a little lighter skin tone. So this is the kind of palette that you can pick up, and for your haldi looks and all, it will be very good. Like see, there are pastel shades like baby pink, and there is pastel green, peach, light green, there is blue, lavender, lot of shades that are there, which is very good for slightly lighter skin tones. There are little darker tones as well. There is a black as well, so you do have the ability to create very versatile looks, but I still suggest this palette for people who are working with a little lighter skin tone clients. Like down south, it's better you do not pick this palette. You can go for the fantasy Exotic Fantasy palette from UCANBE again. Both are in the same cost this thing, but this particular palette is very good if you're creating, like runway kind of looks, ramp walks, and if you're doing makeup for ramp walks or like very experimental kind of makeup, this is a product that you can definitely go for. So I'll just swatch a couple of shades. See how well it swatches. I'm gonna swatch Shimmer. See how beautiful these shades swatch. It's a very light shimmer, the last white shade that I have swatched. It's a gold and silver flecks mixed in together. Okay, so this is a very beautiful palette. Again, if you want to create very abstract and the name says it all, I think. The next two products that I'm going to show you are complete palettes. That is, there is eye, there is blush, there is highlighter, there is contour. Everything is available in one palette. First one, Swiss Beauty Infinite Looks palette. You've already seen this a lot on my channel. I'm not going to keep it and keep doing that because the auto lighting really starts hitting in my eye, so I don't want to do that. I'll just open it up quickly. You can see there are contour shades. That's very colorful. One full palette of neutrals, nice shimmery shades and colorful shades. There is highlighter, there's contour, there's blush, everything for every skin tone. Perfectly available. So now, do you know, sort of get the idea when I say pick this up for your South Indian brides? It's not to say that, South Indians are darker or anything. I am very much a South Indian. All that I'm trying to say is that the richer tones look more, appealing. It really increases and uplifts the beauty of a South Indian bride. That's what I'm trying to say. So whenever you opt for eyeshadow palettes, go based on your client base. Do not just pick because someone is telling you that this palette is good. So the next product I have for you all is the Mirror palette from UCANBE. Again, it's a humongous palette, okay? Just see how many shades are there in this, okay? It's got complete contour and blush shades over here. There are neutral shades, there are warm tones, cool tones, maroons, purples, greens, blues. Everything is available in one particular palette. So if you are starting off, you have not invested completely in your eyeshadows or your blushes, to start off, this particular palette is really nice. I'm going to swatch a couple of shades for all of you. I think I'll go first with this particular purple shade over here, and then we'll go with this blue, and then we can go with the black. I think I never swatched black, and then we'll go with the shimmer shade. Okay, I'll just show you how pigmented this palette is. I recently used it on one of my brides also. Can you see how pigmented these shades are? Okay, this is the kind of eyeshadow palette that you have to be picking, especially when you're working on brides. Okay, very pigmented, so that you can take little, use little bit, and create beautiful looks. Especially when you're working on brides, you think something, you should be able to bring it out on your client. That's a very important thing. So your products really have to come together and support you in the look that you want to create. So yes, my loves, I hope you all liked today's video. I did work a lot to pick out specific products for all of you. Okay, there was a lot of rumors about asbestos being in eyeshadow palettes and everything. It is true to a certain extent, but many brands also corrected it. Like Beauty Glaze are not corrected. I don't think we have any Beauty Glaze palettes over here, but these palettes really stood out. Okay, off late eyeshadows, even though they are less priced, are up there. The quality is up there, and you can definitely use it on price. So if you're starting off, my suggestion would be invest in eyeshadow palettes like this, where you can practice really well, understand your shades, understand the different textures of eyeshadows, understand the different types of eyeshadows, what brushes you need to use for which eyeshadow. As you start working only, you'll understand that. So do not go and invest straight away on a MAC or a Natasha Denona or a Pat McGrath. Don't go and invest in anything like that, because it's thousands and thousands of money. Many of you might even many of them do a lot of career changes as well after learning bridal makeup. So only if you are going to take up bridal makeup, continue doing it, then pick up very expensive products. But for practice, these products are more than enough. They perform beautifully well. Okay, and you do not need any other eyeshadow palettes apart from these eyeshadow palettes. So like I mentioned, again I'm telling you, pick your eyeshadow palettes based on your client base. Do not pick it because someone is telling you that it is good. Okay, like I told you, this will look good for fairer skin tone people. This will look good for down south, like a little more duskier, little more chocolate skin. All that, you need richer colors which you can work on. If you're going to put pastel colors on them, you're really spoiling how beautiful you can make them look. Okay, so keep that in mind and pick up the products that you are picking up. So I hope you all liked today's video, and I hope it was helpful to all of you. If you like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. I love you all so much. Take good care of yourself. Okay, bye bye.